Morning. Good morning. How are we doing? Just make sure everything's working the way it should. We've not had a good time of it with the old technology over the past week. Not straightforward for us, for me, the Luddite. It seems to be okay. Just hoping someone just jumps in, lets me know that it is working, and then we'll get started. How's everyone doing? You well? I know that a lot of you will be watching this part as a video back on the channel as part of your daily routine. So thank you so much. Hope you guys are doing well. If you can't make the live stream, thank you so much for tuning in. But we do have MS tuning in from Canada. Good morning. Good morning. So I'm going to suspect or assume that the stream is up and running. So thank you, MS, for letting me know. And let me do my quick introduction to the world, and then we'll get going, show you the dogs and what we're up to. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching in the world, whatever time it is. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services virtual dog walk. I'm Stephen Crighton. You join me and my 7 dogs the 16th of September. It's our session. We are out and about in a very autumnal, very beautiful morning here in Edinburgh in Scotland. Look at that sky. It is a bit windy and it is quite cool. I mean, I've still got my short sleeves on, right? But I'm going to try and be in that condition until the last possible minute. I quite like being cold rather than too hot, so that's me. But let me show you the team. There's Mac hiding in amongst the bushes like some kind of Blair Witch Project ghost. We've got Ruby and Nell down by my side here. Hi Nell. We've got our 2 border terriers, Juno and freshly stripped from the salon, we've got Alf. Down by my side here is Harris, and newest recruit ever is doing a grand old job of keeping up with the team today. So that's the squad. Look at our little view of the city just through the trees here. Arthur's Seat just poking its head through. That's the volcano in Edinburgh, or the extinct. I was going to say the distinct. Yes, it's the very distinct volcano. And the city centre is off in this direction, which is kind of shrouded by all of the tree line that you can see, which is another wonderful thing our city provides. But we're here in the heart of the centre of the city centre, one of the hills. In case you're just tuning in from, like MS, from another part of the world, you might not know Edinburgh as well as I do, and it's built on 7 hills like the one that we're on just now, and in Edinburgh as well, and in Scotland we have a sort of kind of rite of passage where you're allowed to basically go anywhere and everywhere as long as you do it responsibly. So we leave nothing behind but our paw prints and footprints. I've got all the dogs' poo. They've already gone to the loo. I'm hoping everyone's done and dusted now. So it's just a case of completing the walk with maybe a little bit of fun involved and making some new friends. That's kind of the point of going live. Originally, I started the business 7 years ago, and I started the channel 4 years ago. And since I started the channel, it was a kind of a way to show the owners like how their dogs were getting on and where we were and what we got up to. River! Oh, you're a little chaser, are we? Come on, buddy. That's the first time I've ever noticed you do that. You got a little bit of prey drive in you. That's good. I like a dog with a little bit of something in you. It's yet to come out. You're still a little bit scared of your shadow, to be fair, so the fact that you're chasing magpies is interesting. I hope you all saluted that magpie. Where was I? So yeah, I used to make videos to show the owners how we got on, and then I discovered that going live is actually far easier than editing hours worth of footage. So we started going live in the last year. A bit daunting at first, but it's quite nice to, it reaches a brand new audience, possibly like yourself. But we go live every day, so if you enjoy walking with us, he says out of breath, from the comfort of your devices, wherever you're watching from, your living room, your office, wherever it may be, then subscribe, walk along with us again, do it again. We do it every day. Well, I should say every weekday. We have had people pick me up on that in the past. So there we go. Right, so welcome along everyone. I will come to the chat in a second. I see some of the messages coming in. And I see a few lights coming in as well on the top of the screen. If you're watching on a mobile device, you'll probably see that we've got some lights at the top there. You can contribute to our session today by giving us a little like. Every time we get 10 likes, or 10, 20, 30, any multiple of 10, the dogs are going to get a little training biscuit, courtesy of you folks watching along at home. Excuse me while we deal with Max toileting. I'll turn the camera away from him so we spare his blushes. River, don't get me, buddy. Good boy, Mac. Good boy. Good boy. So yeah, so for every 10 likes, we'll reward the dogs suitably. We're going up here. Ruby. That was a mixture of River and Ruby. Ruby. Here's the gang. There's a dog behind us there. You maybe saw them coming up the hill. Just give ourselves a bit of distance between them. They're popping them on the lead. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. Look at this day. It might get a bit windy, folks. So apologies if the camera doesn't exclude some of the gusts coming through. Often it does. Do you see what I mean about River being scared of his own shadow? You'll learn. You're going to grow up, buddy. With such an amazing set of friends around you, you're never going to have to be tough. Just stay as you are, but I don't want him to be as spooked by things. Good boy, Harris. Good boy. What a day we've got here. It's beautiful. Right. In a second, I'll come to the comments. I promise. We've got someone up ahead. I just want to make sure we pass anyone who isn't part of our team with the respect that they deserve. And then once we get past, we'll get reading into the comments and see what everyone's up to this morning. So bear with us. Bear with us. I'm just going to pick up Ruby's lead. She's sometimes a lunger, and her front hackles are up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Good morning. I'm well, how are you? You alright? What a day. How beautiful. Yeah, I know. I think that storm has made it better for us, but my good lady's at Heathrow today, and she said it's very stormy. Yeah, so especially yesterday. What did she say? Yeah. Yesterday she's had a real torrid night, sleep and stuff in the hotel. It's a different bed and things. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. All fingers crossed. Nice to see you. We'll catch you soon. There we go. Nice little morning interaction. Right, what are the chats saying? So we caught up with MS from Canada. Good morning. And then Gita, hello, how are we doing? Stephen, summer's over, but it looks nice here. Yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely here, Stephen. That's also my name. Welcome along to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Kevin, any midges? No. Fun fact, midges can't tolerate wind of over 4 miles an hour, or maybe 4 kilometers an hour, what it is. They're too light. So out here, I think we've got average wind speeds of 15 and gusts of 30 today. So wherever they live, they're just clinging onto the branches for dear life. So no midges. Midges are like a little mosquito in Scotland. They're not poisonous and they don't do you any harm. They just nibble at your skin. Just take off a little bit of skin. But my God, they're itchy as anything. If you get bitten, you scratch for hours. And there's not one, there's usually millions. I'll tell you a funny story. My brother and I were camping in Scotland a few years ago, and I was wearing a black long sleeve t-shirt, and I looked at my arm and I thought my sleeve had rolled down, and it wasn't my sleeve, it was covered in itches. So yeah, so we're good. Carrie says hi, good morning. Kevin's giving us a little like, thank you so much, Squire. How are we doing? Helen says